My background in supply chain is after the Marine Corps and going through undergraduate school, got into a position as a manager of a production distribution center, and that's when I joined the program. And since completing the program, I've transitioned roles into more of a supply chain consultant, and my current position is a senior supply chain analyst with a consulting firm that focuses on supply chain, warehouse management, ERP system. In the Marine Corps, I spent 4 years in the infantry, and that's kind of my background. As I kind of mentioned, I was working in the supply chain industry, and then we're making the selection of where to go. Obviously, the Carlson School of Management has a really phenomenal background history, so that's something I was excited to be part of. And one thing that really stood out to me as well was the 1-year program. I do have a family and work full time, so didn't want to drag out like a part-time program for a number of years. So having a program that was in an industry that I was excited to be a part of, obviously the prestige of Carlson School of Management, and then the 1-year program was a really kind of a no-brainer for me. The cohort learning was a really awesome experience for me. First and foremost, there's a little bit of camaraderie that's built pretty quickly because it's a very fast-paced program. Definitely kind of jumping into the deep end right away, and having a group of people to rely on and kind of go through the experience with really made it that much more enjoyable. The other thing about the cohort is there's a wide variety of experiences that are brought to the table, all from different areas of supply chain. So it's really good to get kind of a diverse perspective from all the different members of the cohort throughout the learning process. So that was really important during the program. And then after, it's just really building a network. We were very close. My cohort was very close, and we still keep close contact. And it's really good to have that network to kind of share successes among the cohort, postgraduate, and have some fun times where we can kind of get together and check in and see how everyone's doing. So really helping get through the program during and then after, just having that really valuable network built in. The capstone project it's really a really great experience. It's definitely a challenge, there's no joke about it, but it's really good test to culminate all the skills you've learned throughout the entire year and apply it to a real world scenario with a professional organization and really kind of test your skills. Being part of a team, going back to the cohort learning, it's just that much more amplified because you're working closely with a group of your peers, and you get to leverage the different skill sets from your team and kind of work together and make sure that you're kind of challenging each other to put the best deliverable out there. As soon as, even during the capstone, I was applying stuff that we were using during the capstone to my own career. So it's a really good practical application, allowing you to utilize all the skills you learned throughout the entire year. I would say it was probably one of, if not the most, influential parts of the entire program, and I really liked how it did play out over the course of the entire year. So it kind of let you continually develop throughout the whole year, and you would have a session and work on something and practice it and then go back and revisit it. And it was really impactful for me because I was in a leadership position at the time, and whether you're in a leadership position or an individual contributor, mid-level, high-level leadership, no matter what status you're in, it definitely helps to get an evaluation of your own leadership strategies, how you can improve, how you can recognize leadership strategies that are being used, using leadership even within, peer groups and, business meetings. It was really impactful, and I would say one of, if not the most important skills that I learned, and I continually apply it on a daily basis. So it was it was a really great part of the program. So the military portion, there's a lot of skills that transferred to Carlson, and they are very welcoming. Carlson to veterans is obviously the self-discipline and time-setting goals that need to be utilized during the program. That was a quick recognition that correlates directly from the military. But in addition to that, the leadership and teamwork that you learn throughout the military is directly applied throughout the program. I think that could be true for any sort of graduate level education. And as far as how my classmates, my cohort, and the program, everyone was very accepting and eager to learn experiences that had been gained through the military. And it was always very a welcoming community, and everyone definitely valued that different insight that is not common to everyone. So it was a really great experience from my end. I think I might have been, there was one other veteran in our cohort, but everyone definitely took note of it and appreciated the experiences, and not only appreciated, but were respectful when you did share those experiences. The entire program throughout the whole process, although it's very fast-paced and can be hectic at times, it was very well run, and the experience is something that I value very highly, and it directly related to success for me as soon as I graduated. So I was able to kind of restructure my career as soon as I completed the program to a direction I wanted to go, and I would highly recommend it because I feel like the skills you learn within the program are very valuable and can be directly applied to pretty much any industry within the supply chain.